Okay, that's a great rock and rolly sounding song. Originally recorded in 1940 by Blind Boy Fuller. It's called Step It Up and Go. Look up that track. It's a real nice track. Now, I'm not going to show you this exactly how he plays it, because I want to show something relatively simple for you. But the main thing in this song that's really great is that boogie-woogie bass on the bottom. Now you can see that when I start that, I'm just playing, this is my G, by the way. So we're going to play that. Let me go through the chords. Here's our G. Now you notice I don't play my G like this. And the reason I don't like playing my G like that is there's not really anything I can do with this little finger apart from this. So I like to play it like this. You'll find most of the old kind of folk players and blues players would play it like this. That's not 100%, but you know, it's pretty close. And then we can do things like this. Okay, so you know, that's why I like to play my G7 like G like this, and then you can get that G7 nice and easily. So we're going to play our G, and then the next chord is going to be C7. So that's just a normal C, just that usual C that I'm sure everyone knows. And then we put our little finger on the 3rd string there on the 3rd fret, and that's C7. And what we're going to do on this one, there's two things I want to show you really, but what we're going to do is we're going to alternate our thumb. But instead of just that for a bar, 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that's a great thing to practice. That's without me muting it at all. You listen to when I mute it. It sounds great, right? I fell in love with that sound when I first heard it. You'll have to excuse my old strings, by the way, they're a little bit round. So, okay, but in times like these, I can't keep changing my strings. So that's our C7. So that's a really good thing to practice. Let's practice keeping that C7 with the alternate bass. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can't do that too much. I used to do this all the way through songs for months on end. It's really quite dull. There you go, that's what we're going to do on the C7. On the D7, if you watch the video on the Big Bill Bruns' Key to the Highway, you'll remember that we shifted a D chord up from the 2nd fret, where a D chord is, right up just 2 frets and made it an E. Well, we're going to shift our C7 right up 2 frets. So it becomes D7, and we're going to do the same thing. Okay, so you can practice that. That's a D7 right there. Now the other thing I want to show you, so this is the main point of learning this song, because this boogie-woogie pattern is just so great. So we've got our G chord here, and I'm going to play this doom, 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 doom. We all know that. Babies are born every day knowing that riff, right? So we're going to play that just with our thumb, no fingers. It looks like I'm playing something with my fingers, but I'm not. So I'll try and keep my fingers out of the way. So it's the bottom E, while we fret the G, then the A string, and then the D string. Okay, and then we're going to move this 2nd finger to the D string 2nd fret, and then the 3rd string, and then back to that 2nd fret D string, and then open, and then back to the A string. So it lasts for 2 bars. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now let's try that really slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Sorry. Okay, that's the way he plays it. It's kind of hardwired into me to do that, what they call a thumb roll or a stumble thumb. So we play 1, I'll show you it though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, So we kind of put a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. But don't do that. It takes a while to get used to that. You can try it though. So after we've done 4 bars of that, it's just a usual 12 bar. We're going to play it as a usual 12 bar. There's one small change in the original recording, but I'm not going to go into that. We're going to do 2 bars on the C7, then we're going to go back to the G. So we're going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then G. Then we're going to slide up to the D7, back to the C7. Then we're going to do this turnaround. Okay, and it doesn't resolve on the 5 chord, by the way. The 5 chord is the D7. So this turnaround, let me show you that just really quickly. So we're going to come back to the G and we're going to play 1. And then we're going to do pinches. So the little finger stays on that first string. It's on the first string for the G. And then it's going to pinch down, so the 3rd fret D string, I'm pinching with one of my fingers, it doesn't really matter which, I use my 2nd finger, and the thumb on the D string, 2nd fret, 1st fret, and then open. And we're just going to strum that G. You can see kind of how I strum it. So let's try playing the whole thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, C7 and G. And then the D7 and the C7 and then the G. Okay, and that's kind of pretty, if you learn it to play it like that, that's pretty much how Blind Boy Fuller played it. He put a few different parts in, but if you listen to it, you can hear where I've missed some things out for you. So okay, I'm going to play it how he played it. How about that? Then you can see if you can work it out yourselves. But it's been a pleasure doing a couple of videos for you, and get in touch with Stuart Marshall at Guitar Retreats if you fancy coming to a workshop with me teaching at it. Okay, 1, 2, I don't need to count myself in. I don't know why I always do that. No, okay, I will, because then you can join in. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Me and my gal walking down the street, telling everybody about the chief police. Gotta step it up and go.